Chosen One Collective, June 16th. Your season has not passed. You have wondered. In the quiet moments, in the middle of the night when the mind will not rest, you have asked the question, what if the window is already closed? What if the best timing for what you are hoping for came and went while you were not in position to receive it? What if you are trying to open a door that no longer leads anywhere? What if the season you have been preparing for has already moved on without you? Those thoughts are real. They are the specific weight that accumulates in a long waiting period. And they are wrong. Your season has not passed. The evidence that makes it feel like it has is not the whole picture. What you are reading as elapsed time is being read incorrectly. The universe does not work on a schedule that expires because a human deadline was not met. The things that carry the greatest weight in a life, the real turning points, the arrivals that change everything, do not operate the way that cultural timelines suggest they should. There is no age at which a life can no longer turn. There is no amount of time elapsed after which a new chapter is no longer possible. The Chosen One's story has its own rhythm, and that rhythm is not measured by the same instruments used to measure ordinary lives. The Chosen One frequently arrives at things later than the surrounding culture suggests they should. This is not failure. It is formation. What takes longer to arrive often arrives with more depth, more stability, more permanence. The things that came quickly to others, the early success, the early acclaim, the early arrival, often do not hold. They were built on less foundation than what you are building. What you are building has been taking time because it is taking root. And what takes root is what lasts. Think about the season you are in right now with honesty. Is it actually a season of nothing? Or is it a season of quiet accumulation that you cannot yet fully see? Are the days genuinely empty? Or are they filling with something that is not yet visible in any external form? In most long waiting periods, when you look back at them with the perspective of what came after, the activity was constant. The growth was real. The positioning was happening. It just did not look like anything recognizable from the inside. It looked like stillness, felt like stagnation. It was neither. The harvest comes at the end of a season, not in the middle. From inside a growing season, it is impossible to see the harvest coming. The ground does not telegraph it. The sky does not announce it. The evidence is underground, invisible, accumulating without display. And then one day the surface changes and what was happening in the invisible reveals itself in the visible. That is where you are. Not in a season that has ended. In a season whose harvest has not yet broken the surface. What your life is moving toward has not been given to someone else. It has not been reassigned because your timing was imperfect. It has not expired because you went through a period of confusion or doubt or loss. The destination of your path is the destination of your path. The way you reach it may look different than you imagined. The timeline may be different than you planned. But the arrival is written, and you are still moving toward it. What is needed from you now is a willingness to let go of the deadline that was never actually yours. The timeline you set for yourself, the ages and milestones and the life that was supposed to look a certain way by now, that timeline was constructed by comparison and culture, not by the actual architecture of your calling. Release it. Replace it with the trust that what is meant for you is moving toward you on a schedule that has more wisdom built into it than you can currently access. Trust the season you are in even when you cannot see the harvest coming. There is also a practical dimension to this truth. If your season has not passed, and it has not, then what you do now matters. The waiting period is not a pause in your story. It is an active part of it. How you move through a waiting season determines what you have available when the arrival comes. The person who uses the waiting to grow, to develop depth, to build practices, to clarify what they actually want versus what they thought they wanted, arrives at the harvest with more capacity to hold it. The person who uses the waiting to grieve endlessly, to contract in fear, To disengage from the work of becoming arrives diminished. Both arrive. The season has not passed for either of them, but they do not arrive the same. You have a choice about who you are in this season. Not a choice about whether the season is hard, it may genuinely be hard, but a choice about what you do with it. The seed that is growing underground is doing something. It is not waiting passively for spring to arrive. It is building the root system that will allow it to stand when the surface breaks. This is what your waiting season is for. Build the root system. Develop what needs to be in place before the visibility arrives. The harvest is coming. What you build between now and then determines what it becomes. Close your eyes for a moment and receive these words. Whisper, "My season has not passed. My window has not closed. What is meant for me is still in motion. I release the timeline that was never mine. I trust the season I am in. I am a chosen one, and my harvest is coming." The season you are in is not the end of your story. It is the growth phase of the best chapter you have lived. Stay in it. What is coming is real. This is Chosen One Collective. We will see you tomorrow.